Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. So, Pinky, how are you today? I'm doing good. I'm just, chilling, having fun, just being blessed. Because God woke me up this morning. Yes, we all should be. Because we all need to recognize that God always wakes us up. He really does love us so much because He His Son gave His life on the cross for us that we might live sinless and be free. You know what I'm saying? And if we do tend to sin again, because we're all not perfect. The Bible does say that no one is righteous, not one. So even if we mess up, we can always come back. Always come back and just repent, and then the shed blood will always keep us covered and sealed. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do bad afterwards. Don't do wicked in the sight of God no more after, repent. Okay. But today I just wanted to talk about, something really nice. Alright, so we're gonna get started. So now you know that the coronavirus is going around, right? I know, isn't it terrible? It's terrible. I don't like it. Like, it's really stopping, all the main functionalities of life. Like, sometimes we can't go and hang out at restaurants. We can't hang out on Subway. We can't, go to church. They even closed down churches because of coronavirus. Ah, man. They even closed our church. I know, but it's okay. We did online stuff before. Like, we did one on Wednesday online. We always do one on Wednesday online. We never really come for Bible study because there was really no Bible study here. It's online. Like, the word on Wednesday is our Bible study on Wednesday. And if we do, do some stuff, we also have life groups at our church. We usually go to life group meetings at the church, or sometimes it will be at somebody's house, or sometimes it will be at another place. But have you been going to your small group yet? Yeah, I've been going a couple times. I usually be a part of Antoine's life group, but the cool thing is you can be a part of more than one. And sometime back in 2018 in October, Linus, he actually became one of the leaders of a small group. I know, that was something amazing. I'm so proud of him. I know, I'm proud too. I like his life group and love Anton's life group. Even Anton's a part of Linus's life group. But even though you can be the leader of one, you can also go visit your friends in it. And usually sometimes we be having Linus's life group at our church because, he wanted it to be, he wanted to be a little smarter, just to have it at the church because, he don't want to go anywhere like crazy, go to anyone else's house or spend money at someone else's venue, so just for his life group. But for us, they don't really do that because space is unlimited for us because, we know people that usually own venues, so we talk to them and see if, we can a venue for our life groups. Like Antoine's life group when we were on Tabor Road. Can I show you the case on Tabor Road, Pinky? Yes, I know what you're talking about. But put it on there. I want to see it again. Sure. Okay, so right here is where Antoine's life group is held at the Sephora Banquet Hall. Who is part of this group is mostly considered like a lot of the people from the Unite Campus Ministries that Antoine was a part of because, his group moved over to Epiphany Fellowship Church when, they started. Because Eric Mason knew the true leader to be the other, so they had him come and join this congregation. So from there, they grew, and then when we branched off into Capacity Church in 2009, it was a different name. It was like Faithful Fellowship Church, and then it turned into the Faith Center, and then Capacity Church. When we branched off into that church, they all moved over to us as well because Pastor Eric Mason gave all of us an assignment, and he wanted all of us to, start a plant. It's like a church plant, but it's like Pastor Eric Mason said, like, our plants are not like, not under us. It's like all of us are like branched out into different places, like, but we're not, they don't think they're on top or anything. Like, Capacity, Catalyst, the Epiphany, we all, part of one. So even the Epiphanies that are in Baltimore, Delaware, and all that stuff, and all them other places, even in New Jersey, like we're all branched as one large church, but in different places. You know what I'm saying? Even Restoration Church. That's right. But yeah. But don't get it wrong, we were still a church of praise and worship. This is where everything started. But in 2006, Pastor Eric Mason started, a service in our church, in church praise and worship. And then, branched off into Seventh and Diamond. And then, with men. Right. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, so it's always been like that backstory. We just kept, saying different things, but it's okay. It's good though. Because everything is still the same, dudes going to Camden's Epiphany, that you have my sister Sharon go to Baltimore's Epiphany, Lance goes to Delaware's Epiphany, and some of them went back and forth too. And as soon as my sister Sharon moved back up to Delaware for a little bit, sometime last year, she went to the Delaware Epiphany as well. And then after a while, she moved back up here. She went to our church, Epiphany. She came home. Not Epiphany, Capacity. She came back home. Yeah. So everybody started from that place. I know it's starting off, but so everybody started off in Epiphany, right? Yeah. All of us did. All of us were in, Epiphany fellowships, like, network. Like we all, we moved. We all moved down and just, did our own thing. But that's a good thing. They were sad at Epiphany back in 2006 because remember when Brian started the Youth Young Adult Choir, the Big Mass Choir, and all the other choirs and stuff? A lot of people were sad, they left after 2009 because when we left in 2009, when they branched off into Capacity Church in 2009, that's when Brian had all the choirs go over there. Like everyone in the choir went there, and there were many people who started the chorus team. They ended up becoming doxa in 2010. So they didn't really have a choir after that. But it was sad, but Truth still played on Epiphany. But at our church, Capacity, we had split like different musical people. It wasn't not really too known, but they could play so well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's continue on. Yeah. Mostly everybody who's part of Antoine's Group Unite Campus Ministries, like Sydney Holloway. I'm wrong. It was Rick, Bodie. Then we have Antoine Taylor, who's the leader. Excuse me. It was Antoine Taylor. It was Helen Lee. The other one was Felix Jabari. No, it's Jabari. Not Jabari, I'm sorry. And then we have Veronica Stevens. And then we have, Steve, and you have Matthew, and you have Rhonda. You have a lot of people who was part of that group. Now, that group did have a singing team. They have some singing people on the team, like Antoine, Rick, Helen, Veronica, Felix. It was like 14 people from that group became a part of our youth and young adult choir. You know, back when they were at Epiphany, but they moved over. They moved over their capacity. That's when, you know, they still on the choir. They didn't transition to a different church. I heard that down, you know, stopped all the class for a little bit. They give it like a month after, you know, they started singing, they would get fed, you know, and everything. There was a small praise team that was started, but Brian started everything back up after like 3 weeks. Yeah, they're all youth under the calendar. 14 people, that's the praise. It's like, not the praise team, but it was a small singing group, like 6 people. Yeah, 2 altos, 2 tenors, and 2 sopranos. Like they were singing for the life group. Now, as they, you know, progressed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then there was one time, you know, when I first, you know, came to church in 2011, 2012, because I came and visited in 2011. I didn't officially become part of the choir until like October, November 2011. It wasn't like November 2011. It was like Thanksgiving. But there was a girl, her name was, you know, Lenny in Petunia. She's really nice. Like the video that we saw, like when she was singing, and when her sister was just shouting and everything. Monique, she was like starting a little singing group because I think they were ending off their life groups with a term because I think they were getting ready for, you know, Christmas and everything. So when, you know, she asked me to sing, I didn't know who she was at first because Antoine asked me if I wanted to sing for this group, and I said, sure, I love singing. And he told me Tucker, Monique, and Jordan. I didn't know who these people were at that time, so I ended up, you know, finding out who these people were, and then I saw them and we had a little rehearsal at our church, you know, getting ready to go, and, you know, get ready to go, because it was like the next couple days, so we were able to have like one day, took time to practice it afterwards, and then, you know, we sang for the event here at this place. It was real nice. That's where, you know, the life group station at. Yeah. They didn't have a life group back when it was on Epiphany though. Their life groups were completely different. But when we started, you know, our church, that's when our pastor wanted to start, you know, life groups and everything. So we started our life groups here, and then Antoine wanted to bring back Unite Campus Ministries, so that's what his life group is called, the Unite Campus Ministry Life Group. That's exactly what it's called. And then, you know, people were singing, people were, you know, worshiping, because, you know, Antoine loves it when, you know, when his group is like getting from the word. Because Antoine is a person who is in tune with the Holy Spirit. And I love him so much. He is a great person. Always encouraging people. Always, you know, sing about people, you know. Because God really uses him in a mighty way. You know, that's just how God, like, sees about his people. Like, sometimes, you know, be, you know, down and out. And then, you know, and like somebody like who was used by God would just, you know, the Lord would just tell them to go to that other person who was sad, and then, you know, talk to them and see what's wrong, and then, you know, they will feel better afterwards. Yes, I love it. That's how the Holy gifts of Spirit work. That's how some of the gifts of spirit work. Like if you're prayer, no, they could because they have to care. Which course we all can care about each other. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's good though. And I know they be having food there too. They be having food in there. Because I remember watching a video of United Campus Ministries video of that Antoine. They were preaching, he was teaching them. And it was in the college auditorium. But now, during that time it was a college classroom and auditorium. And then in here, we got, we got better. It got better and they had more food and they actually grew more people. Because that's where some of the young adult ministries at. Because the people who are part of our church's young adult ministry, they had, come over to United Campus life group because, that's where some of the young adults were. And they didn't really have, any young adult ministries like at, Epiphany Church. It was called Campus Connect, where they connected with like Temple University's campus, but that was it. But at our church, we connected to Drexel, UPenn, Temple, we provide scholarships and everything through their scholarship program. And we connected with Temple, Drexel, UPenn, CCP, Cabrini, Rosemont, Penn State, Abington, Arcadia, Villanova, Holy Family. We connected with all of them, like some of their scholarship programs and provided scholarships for the students who are going on to college. But yes, I just love it. I love our church. Me too. So are things still going good with life groups and stuff? Yeah, all of us just got older. But it's okay, It's okay, they're still doing working on those, Now, do you think Antoine is past, past 35? I don't know. I don't know for sure. Because I remember watching his video. Antoine, I think graduating from college or something like that. And he's giving his testimony of how he received the Holy Spirit. And then I think he was like 21 or something. He was like 21. So 10 years later, that was 2007. He was like 21. Okay, going on 10 years later. So going on 10 years later, 2017, he'll be like 31. 3 years now, he'll be like 34. Okay, so 34. He's almost there. Because, that's our, age limit on our choir. But, Brian, he still wants to make it like, a second mass choir if if you're like one of the older young adults who used to sing in the choir. Like, he would kindly let you come back and sing as a reunion choir. Like, that's its own section. But the regular youth young adult choir is, us, because it was a couple people, like a good amount of people who stepped down was like that over like 40, over 45. So they're part of the reunion section. They were called to come back and sing. And they were more than happy to come back and sing with us. Some of them actually sang on the mass choir at our church. That's right. So that's good. They sang on the mass choir, so we should be good. But anyway, yeah. But yep, that's the life group. I love going to Antoine's life group. Like, his life group is it's like amazing. Then when I first started going to Linus's life group a couple years ago, it was amazing because, it was amazing because, when we started, it was like, almost like a Sunday message discussion type of thing. And we were like, if you had any questions and answers and everything. And then, he did teach, it's like some Bible versions, and he taught a little bit like what the Bible was saying, like Bible discussion life group. It was really nice, and we learned a lot. Linus is a really good teacher. He can really teach. He can really, because Linus can preach now. Oh, I know he can preach, because he preached like on a couple Sundays last year. It was amazing. It was amazing, like, fire-filled preaching, and, it's amazing. Right, like, really instructional, really formal. It's really informal, and it's like, on the point preaching. He can preach. He preached good. He don't always do like that. He don't do that. All that screaming. He just, gets the message out, And there's a lot of good points there, really good, convincing and convicting points in his message. So, I thought it was really good. So I myself thought it was really good. I learned a lot. And there was food. We had pizza. We had wings and fries and stuff. And Antoine goes to his and Linus goes to Antoine's life group sometimes. So it's like goes back and forth, It was good going to each other's, life group doing a lot, especially for the leaders. So how many people could it be for a life group? Like if you wanted to start one, you have to go to like a class at our church if you want to be a part of be a part of the leadership of a life group. Like they'll teach you how to lead one and everything. Teach you how to start one. It's a one-on-one course. It's free. It's not a college course. It's something that our church offers. Like if you want to lead a group. It's like if you want to lead, you go to a class and then they'll teach you like everything that you need to know, so that way you can, lead the group. But it's nice though. Yeah, because we were introduced like the new leaders of, the life groups, and I thought it was really nice to see Linus up there, and I'm like, oh wow, he's really about to lead a life group. So they started in 2018. It's like not immediately after he graduated high school, but it was like a month later after he graduated high school, he was invited to be a leader of a life group, and I was so excited. Because I want to see God do great things in his people. Like God really is doing great things in his people, and God is just elevating him, elevating the ministry, elevating his people. And I just love how God always, grows his people, like takes them higher in him, But yeah, like he does a really good job, pray. He's real good, prayer and everything. He's not like one of those outer people, like, speaking loud tongues and nothing like that, He's a good praying person. Like, Linus is a good praying person. Antoine's a good praying person. Like, remember our leadership on the choir, because, we have a lot of prayer leaders. We have a lot of prayer leaders on our choir. And then, we have our secretary, color coordinator and stuff, because our choir is large, so we have like a lot of people. But yes, we do like a lot of leadership roles at our choir, like prayer leader, section leader, secretary, treasurer. Is like if we do events and stuff. No, not treasurer. I don't know, it's like fundraiser stuff. But there's a secretary, there's a president of our choir, there's vice president. Then the overseer of our choir is Brian. Because Brian is the one who started our choir. Like, there's a president of our choir who would, like, tell everybody, hey, the president, not president, it's a court, not the color coordinator. It was the communicator, like the one who texts everybody. I always text everybody in my group me message, like, hey, we have rehearsal today. Please come on out. Be here by like 6 or 7, depending on the day it is. Because we usually have rehearsals on Fridays at 6. And, people are actually happy to come out on Fridays. Because, it's actually nice, to have people come out, especially youth, young adults, come out on Friday nights. Because, they'd rather be here. Some of them rather be there, and then afterwards they can go hang out with their friends for the night and everything. That's why rehearsal started at 6, sometimes 7 on Fridays. But yeah. But I learned a lot in Linus's life group. Because, we was talking about, I think one time we was talking about, Moses and everything. Basically, he was, like, teaching us, like, in one of the verses, like, said, in spite of all that's going on, and, the Israelites and everything, in spite of what the Israelites were complaining about, always, going against what God was doing, Moses was still the one to pray against the Lord's anger, praying to God, saying, Lord, please don't bestow your anger upon those people. Like, how that relates to us sometimes in the midst of some problems. Sometimes you have to just be an intercessor for it. And sometimes you have to, just pray. Sometimes you have to, just, pray against God's, wrath and everything. And the Lord will come and see about it, Yeah, he would say, like, there's a couple of people who are, like that here today. Like, a lot of people should be like that, be an intercessor for some things, because that's exactly what we need. Like, as Christians, we all need to be intercessor for something. Like, pray in the midst of like something that will bring forth a change. Like this coronavirus, for example, we gotta pray against this coronavirus. We gotta pray that it will be turned away. Yes, and all in Jesus' name. Yes. So, Pinky, I want to tell you a little something. I want to talk to you about something. Oh, shoot, there's a song going off. Hold on. So, I wanted to basically talk to you about, one event that happened at our church. Our people on our personal choir, his name is Lenny. Yes, I like Lenny. He's nice. He is nice. Isn't he like 22, 23, something like that? Because I remember, he came up when the choir first started. He was supposed to be on the children's choir during that time. But no, he wanted to do something different. I think he was like 9. Him and Derek were 9 years old. So, because Derek came on the choir when he was 9 years old as well. Derek was supposed to be on the children's choir, but they found their sister. But Derek found his sisters, Monique and Chanel, on this choir. And then, Brian basically didn't care anymore, so he just let them stay. He let a couple of my ones come up and join. Brian was 8, so he didn't come. He came up and joined me recently. When we started in 2008, that's when me and Brian came up and sang. But some people really weren't supposed to do that because they were supposed to come up when they were 11, 10, 11 years old. That's alright. Brian didn't care. He wanted to do a lot of youth overdose. This person, we were grown because we were watching crap back then anyway, so. But I wasn't even there. He was a part of the story. But, no. We had an event at our church. I think our choir was there. We were about to go out and go sing at this church. I think it was for like a youth conference. Lenny, he actually told me, like, he was a little sad, and everything, he just sat by himself, and then he was like, listen, he was all TV, and, some people was all, having fun talking and everything. And then Linus went to him and, tried to talk to him. Because I think Linus was praying beforehand, and then, he was just, reading about what the Spirit was doing. So the Holy Spirit basically called him over to Lenny just to see what's going on. And then, Linus, I was actually around him when I saw it, so I heard him say, like, hey, you're kind of, I can see that you're kind of, like, down somewhere. Because this is you're usually one who's always up and talking and everything. And then, Lenny was right. He was actually kind of down. And, he was, like, a little bit nervous. They talked to everybody. And, Lenny talks to everybody. And then, Lenny told him what was wrong. And it was really sad because, I thought, like, the people weren't going to, appreciate his love and go out there and cry. Like, he always felt like, not always felt like, but he did feel like, people didn't really, like him and everything. And then, when Linus was saying, I think it didn't happen here, but just when it happens somewhere else. Because Linus was telling him, you get so much love from over here, like from our church, not from the choir. Like, it doesn't make any sense of how you feel that way. Like, you don't feel that way here, you feel that way somewhere else. And Lenny said, when he was at school, because Lenny's in college, he goes to community college, and he felt like, a lot of people weren't going to appreciate him for who he was. Because, he's been looked out by a lot of people. And then basically, Linus is saying, like, how you should just focus on yourself, and, you be who you are, you be yourself, and don't let nobody tell you don't want nobody to scold you. Like, don't get nervous about, like, people not liking you, people not, because Linus said, some people didn't like him at his school. He didn't care. He knew how to be himself. It wasn't himself like that's when you stay true to God. That's when all things take place. But yeah, basically he was, just, telling him, like, be yourself, just do your own thing, and just don't focus on, like, what people say about you, because you be yourself, because you are carefully honest, you are made in the likeness of God's image. Basically, he was encouraging him, just making sure, like, be yourself. And just know that you are loved by God. You are loved by him, and you're loved by his people. So you stay that. So you're basically saying, just stay that way. Yes. If God be for you, then nothing can stand against you. Because Linus is saying, he's been through it before. And then after when they had that conversation, he told Lenny that he felt better. And then Linus asked him, do you want to come chill with us? And then Lenny said, I'm going to sit here like a few minutes, just to think about some stuff. And then Linus was saying, don't get sad now. Don't be upset. Come join us when we get a chance. And then that's when he left. And Linus said, nope, come here. I said, don't come here. You're going to hang out with us. And then he brought Lenny to me. Because, we was all just, hanging out outside. It was me, Linus, you, Pinky, Lenny, Deuce, and Antoine. We was all talking and everything. And Zenobia. We was all, just talking for a little bit. Because it was real nice outside that day. It was like, we was just, talking. But basically, as boys are, like how they, like, not Linus picked up, almost like picked up. But we had a lot of fun that day, though. Like I said, Linus looked like he picked him up, but he didn't. We was having fun with him. So we brought him over to us. We was all talking, everything. It was good because that day we wore our Living by Faith t-shirts, like the light blue t-shirts that we got. He was wearing that. And then, we have a lot of shirts from Capacity. Like Capacity, we saw a lot of t-shirts with different designs besides our church name on it. We got hoodies with our church name on it. We got t-shirts with our church name on it. And then, we got, stuff that, our church made. It was nice. It was a blue shirt that, we wore, the Living by Faith one. And then we always, talking. We always having fun. It was amazing. Like, but was Tiffany around us at that time? She was. I think she was, I think she was on her phone. I think she was doing something at the time. I think she was in the bathroom because, the church was open, if you wanted to use the bathroom and stuff. And there was food inside, so, for us, to get something to eat. A lot of people were still inside, but we were just outside, talking. But it was fun. We had a lot of fun. But like I said, we always had a lot of fun times with this choir. Because, always had a laugh and joking and everything. But I did have a couple good events with the mass choir with Lee Chapel, but over here, I feel like it was more better because a lot of people like around my age, especially when we're going out ministering. But let me bring up the church though. I'll bring up that church. The church was Parkway Church of God. The Parkway Church of God in Salisbury, Maryland. I know it wasn't Delaware. We passed through Delaware though. But at the end, we went through Delaware to get something to eat. We ate at a nice restaurant in Christiana Mall. Because the Chinese buffet was good. But like I said, we had a lot of fun going out with this choir. Like, I'm so thankful to God that God brought me here. Like, to sing unto Him and His glory, especially with people my age. I love it. And I hope you had a good birthday, Jordan. Oh, I did. I had a good time. Me and you went out. Me, you, and Denise, and Gino went out. Sydney Holiday went out. We all, most of us girls hung out and had fun. Even Angela was with us. Oh, and Angela's birthday passed. Yeah, Angela's birthday did just pass. But yeah, that's good. We had a lot of fun. But I'm really praying this coronavirus lets up. I'm really praying that, people who are affected by it, they seek healing in Jesus' name. I pray that the Lord heals them all. In Jesus' name, because, by His stripes, we are healed. So, Pinky, we're praying for those who are affected by this coronavirus. We're praying that there be a fast, speedy recovery, and we pray that everyone who is not affected stays healthy, So I do have good news. I'm moving out of my house. Like me, my mom, Stephen, Shonday, and Corey, we're leaving. We ain't staying there anymore. Because, my mom's boyfriend did not really appreciate, everything that was going on. My mom's boyfriend, allegedly cheated on her, and, times are rough. So my mom didn't take it anymore, so we're leaving. We're supposed to be moving out, I think it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow Sunday. There's no service tomorrow. It's online, but we'll still, we'll be out of the house. Then we're into this nice place. A nice little house. It's somewhere in the Germantown, my area. Like somewhere up here in the Mount Airy area, so that's where we're gonna live at. Oh, cool. So remember the house that I told you, Brian had in West Philly? He actually has a bigger house. It's not West Philly, it's outside the city. He lives in a big house in the suburbs. Oh wow, he deserves that. If it is built from the ground up, like they built that house. Like they gave the what they want online on their website, Toll Brothers website, and then they built the house from ground up. Wow, that's nice. Yep, I've been over there. It was amazing. Like so nice, clean. And Brian has his new car. Kia Telluride is their car. I liked it. Me too. It's a beautiful house. And Brian lives there. Brian Jr. lives there still. Danny lives there. Linus lives there. Zenobia and Nyla lives there. Like all the kids. It's a whole bunch of them actually. Yeah, because eventually they decided to have twins. They decided to have twins. And then, and the youngest is a boy. The youngest is like, it's like 12 or something, 10 or 11 or something like that. He's young. It's a big family. I know. But it's a nice house. Really nice house out in the suburbs. Can I show you like the plans on Toll Brothers? Yes. Okay, go ahead. I'll put it up there for you. They live in this community called Lissitor and it's at Newtown Square, right outside of Philly. It's really, really, really nice. How long have they been living there? I think they've been living there for like a year or two, like 2 years. But like, as soon as Zenobia was about to graduate, no, I think when she was in 11th grade, or I think when Linus graduated, that's when they moved. I think so. I don't know. I have to ask them next time I see them. But yeah, it's really nice. I actually like their house. It's so big. It's so nice and clean, and it's beautiful. Do they have any pets? They had a kitten. The kitten got like real big a couple years ago. They used to have a kitten when they used to live in Philly. Like a little kitten, and then I think you have a dog, and the cat and the dog get along real well. Cool. Yep, their cat likes their dog, so the kitten that they had before turned into like a cat, and then they got a dog. Then the cat and the dog got along real well, or almost got along. But it's nice, and they have a 2-car garage. It's amazing. It's a really nice house. It's big. I like when I spend the night over there sometimes with Zenobia and everything. And some of their friends can still spend the night over there, but they would probably have to get an Uber ride out there, or they can just, catch the bus. Because let me see on here, on the map. Let me look on the map real quickly and see, what's the bus to get out there. Let me see. It's the 104, 120, and the 118 that goes out there. Okay, from 69th Street? It's a beautiful place, though. I should like going there sometime when I spend the night. Funny thing is, I plan on having a sleepover again, having a sleepover again over at their house, but gotta wait because you actually have to wait because, of the quarantine and the coronavirus going around, so you gotta, wait. They don't want any sleepovers. They want social distancing right now, so we'll abide to the rules, and then we'll just wait afterwards. And we're also going down south, probably in Virginia, go to a family reunion trip. It's gonna be nice. Have you rode in Brian's Kia Telluride before? Yes, it's amazing. I remember when they first got it. It was when they were at church for rehearsal. It was amazing. Like, the car was like really, really nice. It's big. It was like a bluish gray color. Then it was like, I think it was top line model, I think. But it was really nice. actually rode in it when they first, got it, and they, dropped me off home. And then that's when they went home. But yeah, I love it. It's nice. But yeah, but that's how you know when God elevates you. And sometimes God will elevate your things, prosperity, but you also have to humble yourself because God is a God who can give and take away, just like in Job. Like how God gave him so much wealth and so much land and everything. And then when God allowed Satan to take away all of his possessions, Job shaved off his hair and then he got on the floor and worshiped God. For you know that God is God who gives and takes away. That's why you gotta humble yourself. When you achieve wealth and everything, you have to make sure that you humble yourself in the sight of God, because just how you know that God is the one who gave it to you and God is the one who can take it away from you. It's really not yours, it's all his. So it's a blessing to have it, but you just have to pray to God and thank him for the things that you give, because don't think you're so big and bad when you have a lot of things in this world. You have to humble yourself in the sight of God. That's how you know it's true humility, and knowing that you are his humble servant. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's nice. So what about Sharon? Your sister Sharon, sister-in-law Sharon, Brian's sister? I think they live in the same area. I'm not sure. I know she lives in close to Philly again. I think she lives in the suburbs. I think it's right around going out the same way, going towards Brian's house in Newtown Square, but I think it's different, Yeah, I think it's a little different. But it's nice though. It's a really, really nice thing, because cool thing if they live in the suburbs, they don't live like all this do all the city problems and stuff. It's actually nice. It's quiet. Out where I live at, it's quiet. Like, I remember one time when I first, went out there, when they moved in, because I think they had like a housewarming party. And then once I got there, and it was at nighttime, when it turned into nighttime, we got outside, was going home. All I heard was like the little crickets and, like the wind blowing and the trees whistling and the wind and everything. It was amazing. Like, it's nice and peaceful out there. It's so nice, peaceful. Yeah, I loved it. I think they moved in there. I think it was like, last 2 years. I think it was like as soon as Linus. I'm trying to think about it. As soon as Linus graduated, it was after. So I think that's when Zenobia started 12th grade at. Hold on. I believe she ended up going to Marple Newtown High School. Her and Nyla. Because, I think that's when they both graduated. I'm trying to think about it. Is that when they graduated or when Linus graduated? No, it was when Zenobia and Nyla graduated. That's when they graduated from their school. That's when they moved over there. That's when they moved over to Newtown Square. Because they used to live in West Philly, like right off of City Line Avenue, where they had like a 3-story house. It was a nice one, but that's when they moved on to the suburbs. And when did Brian get his new car? It was sometime this year, I think January, or sometime in December. It's like when the 2020 kids not when it first came out, it was like 2 or 3 months after it first came out. That's when he got it. Okay. Because he used to have a van. But yeah, remember, when you achieve wealth and do like great things in the Lord, you have to humble yourself in the sight of God, because remember, God is a God who can give and take away. Think that you can be selfish with it and everything. It's like when he gives you something, well, try to do something with it, like donate to a charity or give to somebody who really needs, like some cash, get some food, do whatever you can, because when you do that, you know that you are a servant of Christ. And that's how you know that you're being generous, and you're not selfish, you're selfless. It's not always about you, it's about others. That's the point thing about Christianity. Yeah. But right now, we're actually about to go. So, I thank you guys for watching this episode. Because, in this episode, we talk about a lot. But in the next episodes, we're going to talk about, a lot more good stuff. Like what's going to go on in our lives and everything. And I want to talk to you guys about more worship moments and stuff just to encourage you guys. But see y'all. Bye.